Alright guys, so let's try to solve this question over here, which says we have a ladder of 10 feet long. Okay, so we have a ladder of 10 feet long. It rests against a vertical wall. So here we are going to draw this. So we have a vertical wall over here, and then we have a ladder which is basically sliding against it. Okay, so it is resting against a vertical wall. And what is it? If the bottom of the ladder slides away from the wall at a rate of 1 feet per second. So let's say for some reason there is some water, or maybe because of gravity, this ladder is basically sliding down. Okay, so it is sliding away, so like it is going over there, so it's sliding. Okay, and with time it is going to increase, like here currently what's gonna happen. So let's read the question full now. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down? Okay, so from the top it's gonna slide down, right? So how fast is the top of the ladder sliding down is basically our question. Down the wall when the bottom of the ladder is 6 feet away from the wall. Okay, so currently it is 6 feet away from the wall, but it is sliding. You see, it is sliding away from the wall at a rate of 1 feet per second. So because of gravity, or maybe let's say the floor is wet, or for some reason this ladder is basically sliding away. Okay, so it's sliding away from the wall at a rate of 1 feet per second. Okay, so over time this is going to increase, right? Because it has to increase, and this one it's gonna decrease. Okay, because this one is sliding down. This one is sliding down and this one is sliding away. Okay, so I hope you guys got the idea over here. And this is 6 feet, and the height of the ladder is basically 10 feet. Okay, so we have our height as 10 feet over here. And what else do we have in the question? Let's try to figure it out. So our question basically asks us how fast is the top of the ladder sliding down. Okay, so let's say if this is y, and we have to find how fast is this one sliding down. Okay, so that would be our y prime. So we're basically trying to figure out the y prime in this question. Okay, and now what are the things that we're given? So we're given the value of, let's say if this is x, this is y, so this is z. So we are given the value of z as 10 feet, and the y value we're not given. Okay, and we're given the x value as 6 feet. Okay, 6 feet ft. This is our x value. So this is the whole thing is our x value. And what else we have? We have our, so we have the ladder slides away from the wall at a rate of 1 feet per second. Okay, so we have the rate at which it is sliding away. Okay, so that means we have our x prime of t. So we have our x prime of t as 1 feet per second. So we have the sliding away rate. We just have to find the what is it called? The sliding down rate. Okay, so if you guys look at it closely, this forms a right triangle over here, and right triangle means Pythagorean theorem, and Pythagorean theorem is basically okay, I'm just gonna write it over here: a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Okay, so this is what we have for the Pythagorean theorem. So let's go ahead and try to put this in this equation. So if we go ahead and try to put this in equation, so x squared plus y squared equals to z squared. Okay, so here this is our equation basically for this question, and here we are already given the value of z as 10 feet. Okay, so we are already given the value as 10 feet, so we are simply going to replace this z with the 10. So we have basically our x squared plus y squared equals to 10. Okay, and these are the functions x and y, because we are given the rate of change, and for this one we have to find the rate of change, and for this one we're already given. So we are not going to replace those because these are considered functions. Okay, so, and since they're considered functions, so this is basically like, you know, in implicit differentiation we did, like if we had the y, so every time we had the y function we had to multiply it by by y prime. So just like that, every time you have here the x and y, both of them you're going to multiply the x with the x prime and y with the y prime. Okay, so you just have to remember this. So now let's go ahead and differentiate both equation, both sides. So here if we go ahead and differentiate this side, so you get 2x, and remember this x prime, okay, and similarly 2y, y prime. So these are really important, you guys cannot forget them, okay, the x squared, the x prime and y prime. And here we have 100 squared, which is 10 squared, which is going to give you 100. Okay, if you want you can just write 100. Oh, okay, so but if you go ahead and take the derivative of a constant, derivative of constant is basically a 0. Okay, so we get this. Now since our question basically asks us to find the y prime, so we're actually looking for y prime, the value of the y prime. So the value of the, so we have to isolate this y prime over here. So if we try to isolate this y prime, so this means this is going to go over the other side, so that becomes a negative 2x x prime. So now we have to divide it, the whole equation, by 2y, so 2x x prime over 2y. So this is basically our equation. So we're going to cancel out the like terms that we have, so cancel out the 2 and the 2. So this equation is basically 2x x prime over y is basically our y prime, but this is our equation, not the value, and we are looking for the value, the rate of change itself. So this equation is going to help us find it. So we just plug in the values that we have. So the value of x was given as 6, right, 6 feet, and the value of x prime, the rate of change, we had as 1 feet per second. But what about the value of y? What do we put for the value of y? So remember, this was y and this was 6, and this is simply Pythagorean theorem. You see, you're given 6, you're given 10, but you don't know the value of y. So it's basically, you have to do 6 squared plus y squared equals to 10 squared, and you're trying to figure out the y. So you basically do 10 squared minus 6 squared over square root the whole thing. Okay, so if you do this, so your y should be equals to 8. So I hope you guys get this. This is basically algebra that you have to do. So simply Pythagorean theorem to find the value of y. So we get 8 as our value of y. So, and there was a negative, I was missing it from here, remember. So this has to be a negative. So then if we go ahead and solve this, so we should get a negative 3 over 4 feet per second. And the negative makes sense because the value, because you see the ladder, we can go ahead and say the ladder is sliding down. So because the ladder is sliding down, so it has to be a negative, right? Because the values has to decrease, the value has to decrease. The ladder is sliding down the wall at a speed of 0.75 feet per second.